Nova.
I like being able to see you. This is so zoomological.
Oh my God, I'm
I know,
shaking.
it's so 2024.
You sound exactly how you sing.
Oh my God. Oh, and I sing just like I sound. Yeah, I wonder if you know. Yeah, it's like sound just like her. This
You are
is
an icon.
not. Oh my God, am I?
I'm
You are an icon.
I think yeah.
I'm dying. You really are.
It's
I
so
can't
good to
even.
see you. Thank you so much for coming in. But well, firstly, before all the craziness happens, welcome back to Australia because we love having you here.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It's so good to be here.
Is it nice to be here, not like hiding in a hotel room the whole time?
Oh my God! My last trip here was Masked Singer, so it was, and during Delta, so it was kind of like
you
the
got the
worst
bad
of the worst.
wave.
I got both zoomies. Yeah,
And you don't mean Delta Goodrum, you mean the
No,
Delta COVID
I don't.
wave.
I don't mean the hot one. I mean the one we didn't want.
I thought you meant Delta Goodrum. I'm like, wow.
I would have been all up
Way
in
to
her.
shit can
Yeah.
Delta Goodrum.
Oh yeah, you know I love a little good Delta. She's the good Delta, not the bad Delta.
Yeah, she's the good Delta. Yeah.
100%. So when you were doing Masked Singer and you were like hiding away, what happens in that whole? How do they do that?
Well, to be honest with you, I have to say that I was already in quarantine for the 2 weeks when you come off the plane.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So it just continued. And this is what the bubble is.
Yeah.
So it prepared me for living in a camper van. When you'd get to the studio, you'd be in this camper van that had like all the windows were blacked out. You couldn't see anything outside because you couldn't ever know who was on the show.
Of course.
You couldn't ever hear
Well, they're
who was
probably
on the
Australian
show.
celebrities you wouldn't have known anyway.
You're absolutely right. But at the end of the day, I didn't hear them, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
But every performance, I thought I was going home. So
Wow.
no,
Are you
because
serious?
you're in your own world. You have no idea.
Did you kind of
what
wish
you're
you were
competing
going home
against.
though? Like a little part of you, like, oh, please, can I just go home?
No,
'Cause
not
it
even. But I
sounds
would tell
hellish.
people, "Oh God, I'm sorry. It was nice to be here. I appreciate you having me." They're like, "Why are you like are really tough on yourself?"
I know, you're
I was like, "Well,
Anastacia.
I am living with this vampire costume, and she was trying to take over my life." And I was like, by the end, I was headbutting and headbanging this big, tall, violent woman. Yeah, so it was very fun at the end of it. I was so surprised. I freaking cried. It was so weird.
Well, at least
I mean,
you're here
so
now.
corny.
You're here now with no kind of like no covering on the windows. You're here for
no
one of
free.
Yeah.
And my curtains are open, honey.
It's really one of
My
the
beef curtains are open.
your wizard
You
sleeve.
suit our show. You need to be on our show every day.
If I ever die, you need to be on the show because
The
you
beef
are
curtains are open.
you are
Oh, my
everything that I feel like we all want you to be. You are so fabulous.
You are.
You are just you're the dream, and you're wearing the glasses.
Oh my
and
God,
you've
I need them. So, I mean, I'm not wearing them for you, girl, at this point. I'm wearing them because I turned a different age and now I need them to see this. Before I needed them for that. I need them big time.
But you've always, it's like your trademark.
Well,
Why
I've
did
been
you
wearing
start?
them since 6th grade. So, 6 years old, actually, not 6th grade. But I couldn't see the leaves on the trees.
Well, actually,
I didn't
I actually
realize-
saw your glasses IRL about 22 years ago. You won't remember this, but Crown Casino had a little nightclub called Heat Nightclub, and I was DJing.
Oh, yeah.
And you came in and you sang one song behind my decks, and all I had on my decks...
Behind your what?
My decks.
I did not realize. I may not recognize you because I was behind your
No,
deck.
I think what happened was...
Same train of
I think what
thought.
happened was you brought your beef curtains up to my decks.
I did. Thank you. They were smaller then. They were smaller.
Well, it was a very tight set.
It
Best
was
guest we've ever
funny. I
had.
remember that. I like it.
But anyway, it's so good to see you again. But you're here for a very exciting week because the Melbourne Cup Carnival week is kind of great, and you don't have to be in Melbourne for it. Everywhere, all around Australia, there are signs for lunches and things, and you're performing this Saturday at Derby Day, which is actually the most classy. Ricky's performing at the Oaks one.
Yeah. I'm not as classy.
But you know what? I worked this out because it starts classy on Derby Day. Then there's obviously Cup on Tuesday, Oaks on Thursday, and then Stakes Day Saturday is when you burn the joint down.
Oh my gosh, and it's such a mess. Have you ever been to the races in Australia?
I have not. This
Oh,
is
God.
my
Grab him,
first. I'm a
baby.
virgin.
Girlfriend, get
So
ready. You are going to see some beef curtains.
I
You're
love
going to see
being
titties. You're going to see ass.
Yeah, baby. Bring it out. Give it to me.
We get messy.
Yeah, I like it. I like sloppy and messy. That works
That's
for me.
us.
But you're performing on Derby Day, which is like the black and white day. It's the day that everyone flies in from Sydney. It's the, like the big one.
Very
All the
fancy.
cool people
Of course, that's
there.
why they brought me, because I'm so fancy. They went completely opposite. They're bringing Ronan in for the next week, and they brought me in for the fancy week.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I love it. Can I tell you, I love you so much and so deeply in so many ways. I'm a singer as well, and little baby Ricki. The first time I ever sang a song in front of anybody was at a party at a family barbecue thing, and we had a band come and play, and my favourite song was "Not That Kind" by Anastacia. Oh my god!
I love your little midriff going on.
My little midriff, but I was hiding behind my little rose-coloured Anastacia glasses because I was so terrified to sing in front of anyone, because it was my first ever time. And
she's very successful now, Anastacia.
Since then, I just have absolutely loved you. But on a far deeper level, Freak of Nature was such an important album for me in those like formative years as a little like aspiring.
Yeah, just trying to understand yourself and feeling like you didn't fit in.
Yep.
It's okay to be feeling like you don't fit in.
Totally.
There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, don't try to fit in.
But it
was sort of where I was coming from in my life. That's why I never felt like I fit in, because of the way I sounded and looked. So the Freak of Nature album was all about just being freak. Just, freak is good.
It was amazing.
Freak is good.
And there was one particular song on the album called "How Come the World Won't Stop." Oh. And when my pop died, who was like my dad, he was the closest person to me in my whole life. That was the song. I tried not to cry. That was the song that just made absolutely everything make sense to me. The grief and the confusion and all of it. And I listened to it. I probably shouldn't have listened to it on the way in today, because I just bawled in the car. But I have to say that I listened to that song. It made everything make sense. And then as a songwriter and as an artist, I wanted to work with people who made music that inspired me. And I found I used to buy CDs and like look in the back of the CDs and read the lyrics and look who the engineers were and who the songwriters and who the producers were. And eventually I went and wrote with Billy Mann, who was one of the songwriters.
Oh my God, yes.
On that song.
Incredible.
And because of that, I got one of my most successful songs I've ever released, Raining Diamonds.
Oh my God.
And it's all from a deep love, not just being inspired by you and your music and Not That Kind and I'm Out of Love and all of those amazing big pop songs, but just the how much that song spoke to me when I was younger. So thank you, and I'm sorry to cry, because it was so fun before
that
she's a hard nut to crack as well.
It's amazing. That song I actually wrote when Aaliyah passed.
Yeah.
She inspired that song for us, because it was such a tragedy for her to go. She was such a massive, big artist that was so going to impact the world, and she still is impacting music. But when she died in the horrible crash, it just was like, why are we still like doing music? Like, it just feels like, shouldn't we just shut down for a second?
Yeah.
I felt as an artist, because I was starting to be an artist, I was like, wow, it can just go away like that. And it really was that first moment for me where it just could stop. Like, the world stops when you lose something.
Well, and the line, how come the world won't stop spinning now that you're gone?
You're gone.
That first line, somebody told me you were not coming home. Oh my God, sends me every time.
Really, oh my God, my little, I still have hairs on my legs. I'm just letting you all know they just stood up. I was like, I forgot I actually had them, because you just gave me a chill.
Well, Anastacia, welcome to the Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel show, where we have it all, really. Tears, beef curtains, the lot.
We got hairy legs. We got it all.
I would just say, as a fan of yours for a long time, my favourite bit of your songs isn't actually you singing. It's the yes. Tell me if I got it right.
It's not, but I like that you're going to be honey. It's honey time. It's actually a Buddhist chant,
right?
And it means I love someone who didn't care, like that kind of thing. And that, you cared about somebody that didn't really appreciate that you cared. Right.
Okay.
And so Glenn Ballard was the first one that came up with sick and tired. He was like, sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I was like, I am not going to sing about being freaking sick. I'm already sick. I just had cancer. Like, this is not what a girl wants to sing about. And he just pressed it. And I was like, that is not what I want. And then I'm like, I was like, all going for it. I was like, it's a hit. Oh, totally. Love singing.
Gosh, why can't every guest be as cool as you?
I know, you really are the coolest person I've ever met.
I know. It feels weird to make you play a game now. I would like to just chat to you for the rest of the show. But
the game is good, but I'm going to freaking suck. Who am I playing against?
You're playing
You?
against
Oh,
Joel.
God. You're going to be so good at this, I have a
Ricky's
feeling.
the really good one. I'm the
Oh, God.
the
I'm going to be thinking, and then you're going to say something, then I'm probably going to say
No,
something
because
next.
I'm in the same room as you, Anastasia.
Okay,
so
well, be
you've got
paralyzed
the
for a
Anastasia
minute.
power.
Yeah, like
okay.
cast your spell on him
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I will mention
These are spells because they're like really buoyant.
Melbourne Cup Carnival kicks off Saturday with Penfold Victoria Derby Day. For more info and to purchase tickets, go and purchase tickets, vrc.com.au. See Anastacia, see Ricki-Lee, see Sophie Ellis-Bextor, see Empire of the Sun, see The
Ronan
Temper Trap
Keating.
and Mia Ray, and of course, Ronan Keating, Sam Felt as well. Sam Felt's playing with you on Saturday. Here is our
lineup.
Prime Minister with the rules to quick draw, and then we'll come back and play for real.
Because we're
I'm
fans.
Anthony Albanese, and these are the official quick draw rules. Tim will give a category and a letter. The first to yell out a correct answer gets a point. The first answer you yell out is locked in. Best out of 7 wins. Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
Grab you some tissues and let's do a
That's a
practice
lot.
question.
Yeah, Anastasia, I like to stand to play. 'cause
Oh,
that's the
sure.
only- well, you
Okay,
don't have
hold on.
to.
I've got
That's
my
just
Uggs on.
That's my process.
I've got my Uggs on. I'm prepared.
She's Anastasia.
Oh my God, how flexible are
So,
you?
wow.
Do that.
Is that your
Go
leg?
ahead. Go ahead, girl.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, that's all I got left. My party trick is done for the day.
Here's the practice question. We'll come back and play for real. Name something you would find at the races starting with C.
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. I like it.
I was going to say coach, like a trainer, but I don't know.
I was going
Coach
to say
is a
something
game.
else.
I know. I thought the same thing, but I was like, I thought of that too. I thought of the bunt oven. Yes, I thought of that too. Yeah.
Anastasia's here. We're going to play quick draw when we come back.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel's Quick Draw.
So good. Anastacia is here with us. She's in town for the Melbourne Cup Carnival, which kicks off on Saturday with the Penfolds Victoria Derby Day. All the info and tickets at vrc.com.au. As we mentioned, you kick off on Saturday. Then we've got Sophie Ellis-Bextor and Empire of the Sun. Then Ronan Keating and Ricki-Lee, heard of them. And the Temper Trap and Mia Ray. A massive week. Not only just about the horses, but about the entertainment on the park stage.
I'm more into the entertainment.
Also, do you have some? Of course you do. You're Anastasia. Do you have some amazing, outrageous outfit that you're going to wear to Derby Day?
I'm not going to look like a fancy girl at all. I'm not doing a party
What's that
dress or anything like that. I'm just going to look like me.
I love
You know.
that.
We want.
I'm going to look like me. I will tell you, I'm not wearing black.
Ooh.
Oh my God, I wonder what other
What
color
a
she's
scoop.
gonna wear. I'm gonna wear nude. Just kidding.
I like skin
I'm
colour.
naked.
Skin colour is really nice.
So in right now.
All right, let's play this game.
Oh God.
Joel v. Anastasia. Here we go. Question number 1. Name something that might fall on your head, starting with B.
A branch.
Good answer.
Joel.
Really? Would there a branch be on your head? I'm like, I don't know.
Michelle
Yeah.
Branch?
I was thinking butt, but okay.
Just say whatever comes to mind.
Oh, okay.
We'll pay whatever.
All right, sorry.
Do you know Michelle Branch? Michelle Branch could fall on your head.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love her blast from the past.
She fell off the stage. She would never want to happen.
Name something that you'd find in a kitchen drawer, starting with P.
Pencil.
Yes.
Sure.
What else would you find? Pan.
Peeler,
Pan,
potato
yes,
masher, pasta
Oh,
fork.
potato peel.
Oh, see, there you go.
Pasta fork.
Pasta fork. Oh, totally. Pasta fork.
don't ask me.
Is there a pasta fork? That's a good one, though.
Is it like a spork?
Yeah, I'm going to start thinking of stuff like that because you go pasta fork.
We have Anastasia
Uh-huh.
here. Let's not get
I
down
like
in the
that.
weeds, okay? Here we go. Question
Yeah,
number
let's
3.
go deep. Let's go deep,
Let's go
kids.
deep in question number
I think I've
2.
already
Me,
done
I'm
that,
getting so
sorry.
into it.
Name a Halloween decoration. Happy Halloween, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Starting with S.
Spider.
Yeah, that is a good one. What should I go as for Halloween?
Spooky.
Spooky.
Spooky spice.
I'd be spooky spice. I think I'm going as one of the Heathers.
What, are you going to a party?
Well, it's tonight,
Yeah,
so
of
you better
course.
get
What
your
is tonight?
costume.
Is it 31st
Yeah,
right now?
today, right now.
Today. It is?
In this chat that will be airing on Halloween. It's Halloween evening right now.
That's awesome. That's my new ringtone.
Yeah.
Question number 4. Name something you put in your hair starting with F.
Follicle help.
Feather. What else do you call it?
Fascinator!
Fascinator!
Well.
I thought
Here
follicle
we
help
are.
was okay.
Follicle health.
Follicle help.
Help.
I take a little pill once a day to keep my hair.
Finasteride.
Yeah, finasteride.
Okay, so Anastacia,
Pasta fork.
if you get this next one right, you have one. Joel, you got to get this next one to stay in the game.
Big. Here we go. Question number 5. Name an animal starting with H.
Horse. Yeah. Horse. What did you say?
Hyena.
Oh, I think we were both at the same time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, see, I just thought Joel went,
That's my normal shit.
yeah, I thought it was just,
But you did say hyena.
Hyena.
So are we paying that to Joel? Are we getting a replay?
Let's get a replay here.
Okay. Horse.
Joel?
Horse.
Good.
Horse.
Oh, I'm back. Am I back?
You're back. That's
back.
true.
I'm back.
Yeah,
from the
that
dead.
kind of, we tied it, so I'm going to
Yeah.
give you that one.
2 points to Joel.
I want to reckon no. Yes.
He sang it, so that was worth it.
You should show Anastacia your growl.
Oh yeah, I do sing you quite a bit on the song.
I'll close my eyes.
I'm out of love, set me free, let me out this misery.
Right. Share me the wine.
It's very
Get
Aussie.
my
Allow
life
for
again. I can imitate myself better than you.
I have so many conversations. It's mostly with gay men. We talk in your language, and I wonder if you know, like all of your
So
the way
iconic.
that you say words.
I know. I don't mean it.
It's
I really
amazing.
don't. Like all of a sudden, I'll sing someone else's song, like Elton John or like an
candle in the
AC/DC
wind.
song. Right, a candle in the wind. Like I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, the melody comes, and I'm like, here she goes. Yeah, I don't. It's the Chicago in me that's
love
sort of
that.
like the.
It's
you know,
you.
I
It's
don't.
your
It's just
twang.
my thing. I don't mean to do it.
It's
like
iconic.
the minute I go into a word, it just
Are you still
turns into
Chicago-based?
70 syllables. What?
Are you still Chicago based?
I'm not. I'm
No.
not. I'm actually living in Denver now.
Are you really?
Yes, she is. She's a Rolling Stone. So yeah, I live in Denver now. I stare at the mountains. I'm just we're living the smooth life.
No, because I just had a bone to pick with Sade with Smooth Operator, where she sings coast to coast, LA to Chicago. Like Chicago's in the middle.
But yeah, that's true.
So just like anyone from
That's a
Chicago, any connection to Chicago, please pass that on to Sade.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know. She was like coast to coast, but I had to do a stop by because it was cheaper. That's really the truth.
On
is
one of
that-
the other deltas.
Right.
I love that you have a long-standing vendetta with
Well,
Sade.
Sade's never going to come in for quick draw, so this is the closest I'm going to get to.
Well, my vendetta is the fact that she could write amazing songs with like 4 keys.
Right?
Oh,
Four
yeah,
right. Take it
notes
down.
in the spectrum, and I'm like,
Like, some of us have to work so hard.
like I gotta like hit the top and the lowest and the bottom. I mean, I couldn't make a simple song if I tried.
All right, this is for the win again, Anastacia, to stay in the game, Joel. Name a singer starting with S.
Sophie Ellis-Bextor.
Oh, Joel, you have just tied up the
Why-
game.
Okay, I'm
Been
gonna tell you what was
Sade
in
the
my
whole time. Come on.
Can I just tell you what was in my head? Superman. What the hell? It was in my head, and I'm like, why are you thinking of Superman?
All right, this is for the win. This is for the win. We do need to wrap up. The show is about to end.
Oh, God.
Question number 7 for the win. Tiebreaker time. Name something that you would make. Well, hang on. Name something that would make you vomit, starting with A.
Asshole.
She's not wrong.
I think you win the quick
win
draw.
the draw.
I'm going to pay all the fines of this show. I have to pay. I'm so sorry.
People who weren't planning to go to
I'm
Melbourne
so
this
sorry.
weekend
Where's
have
the boss?
changed their plans.
Where's the boss? I'm going to
VRC.com.au.
get kicked off radio.
We'll see you
You're fine.
at Derby Day on Saturday. Lovely to see you. Thanks for coming
Lovely
in.
to see you guys too.
Mwah.
Thank you so
Mwah,
much
mwah,
for coming in.
Ricki-Lee, Tim, and Joel.